Hi there, this is Kevin right here, and as promised, this is going to be a short video of how we generated 87 inquiries for a limo hire company in just 5.5 days. We've done this strategy in USA and in Australia for limo hire companies. It works tremendously well. Bear in mind that it's not for everyone. The strategy is not for everyone. We're really looking to partner with the right companies throughout the UK on an individual, exclusive basis for different locations. So as I said, it's not for everyone. We're looking for dedicated luxury limo hire companies with not just one limo but 4 limos at least in their fleet. Companies who are eager to get more business, to expand, to make sure that all their cars on the road, etc. and can take more leads. Now, the question here is, why is a handful of UK limo hire companies spending thousands, while your competitors are spending thousands on Google ads month after month, while many, even hundreds, have lost money and are stopping their ads? What's the difference? Why is that the case? You can see here, these two companies are more of the car, well, this is more of the car rental. They're spending about $19,000 per month. This one is a car hire, the higher end, higher value car hire business, but they're worldwide, and so they're spending about $24,000. But what they're doing on a worldwide or a large basis, we can squash down to a small community, local town, local city area. And you can see this is what these two ads at the top here and here. These are for local community limo hire, handling an area around their company only. So this is spending nearly 3.5. This is spending £2,000 per month. Let me show you how we get this information. Basically, hold on one second. So we use a company called SpyFu to spy on your competitors. This company is called Car Rental. They're spending, as I said, £19,000 per month, and they have over 4,000 keywords that they're paying for. This company here is spending, this is Black Lane. These are a limo hire company, but worldwide. They have 11,000 keywords, paid keywords. They're spending about £24,000 a month. So something they're doing is working. And we want to see what they've been doing on a large basis. We can now bring down to a smaller area. Let's have a look at the smaller area companies. These are kind of local limo hire companies. I'm not going to show you the names because I might want to do business with them. But £3,500 per month. Paid keywords is 431. Here we have a company spending £3,300 a month with over 2,000, nearly 3,000 paid keywords. These are more likely to succeed. I'll show you why in a second. Okay, so hold on one second. So other things we're going to show you or we're going to uncover for you. This is basically information on your competitors. Why, as I just said, why some competitors are spending thousands and some are losing a lot. You don't need to worry about SEO. We're not worried about that. You can get. I'm not interested in you spending thousands of dollars and waiting for your company to go to the top of Google. We're getting leads right now. How to prevent quality limo hire inquiries leaking to your competitors or going to your competitors. This is a tremendous strategy that we can add on to our campaigns. And how this channel is a perfect add-on. If you're already doing your existing AdWords, we can add this on or replace. It doesn't have to be just replacement. And you don't have to pay the normal amount for your leads. And how many leads, inquiries can you expect from your area? Okay, so this is what we're going to uncover for you now. Let's move on then. So let's get on to that case study, if you like. Hold on. So we're going to go straight into how we got these 87 inquiries in 5.5 days from 433 clicks. That's 20% conversion rate. That is unheard of in the industry. You can see here, this chart here shows, this is not my chart, top 10% of companies have a conversion rate of 11.45. Well, I've got 20%, so that means I'm in the top 1%. And this is why we can do what we do. So what are we doing? What are your competitors doing with those 2,700 keywords? How do we get this 20% conversion rate? It all depends on quality score of your ads. Let me give you an example. If someone searches Limo Hire London and there's an ad that comes up with exactly that search term in their ad, this is going to have the highest relevancy, the highest quality, and it's going to command the #1 position normally. And if you're in the #1 position, actually a lot of people don't want to go to that #1 position because they think it's very, but it is. Can be the most expensive. It can also take the most bad clicks, if you like, fraudulent as we call them clicks. But this has the best relevancy, the best click-through rate, and I'll explain why I mean by that in a second. So, if we can have a strategy where whoever or whatever is typed into the search term, we have an ad that says that would be fantastic if we could do that, because it would get you to #1 position most of the time. It would also be very highly relevant and actually the cheapest. Why is it going to be the cheapest? Well, this is why. Because when you look at what Google do, they have an ad rank formula which says it equals the bidding amount, or the cost per click, multiplied by the quality score. So, in other words, let me just bring this down, I can have a lower bid but a higher quality score and beat the person who has the higher, is spending more than me, but has a low quality score. So, if I have this high quality score, I can usually get in the #1 position at a much cheaper price. So the question becomes how to get this quality score. Well, one of them is relevancy, which I've just talked about. You'll get a higher relevancy if you are able to put the search term that someone's typing into your ad. That's very high relevancy, which makes it very high quality. And this is what the Google chief economist said, actually, that 60% of the quality score, Google quality score, is determined by the click-through rate. And guess where you get the best click-through rate? If you're in the #1 position. So, actually it's determined by 3 things here: the click-through rate, the ad relevancy, and the landing page quality. So, as I said, to get this, now let me just show you very quickly, hold on. And this is what most people are doing. 99% of advertisers typically group their keywords. So they have maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3 generic ads, Limousine Hire, or whatever it is, Limousine Hire Birmingham or whatever, and then they group the keywords under that ad. So if someone searches for Limo Hire near me, their ad will come up, Limo Hire in Birmingham. That's fine. That's what is taught. That's what Google teaches, and that's what most people do. But the problem is with this, it's more irrelevant clicks, more fraudulent clicks, and lower quality score, because sometimes people are going to search for different things that don't give you a very high quality score. The solution to this is 1 search term per group. In other words, 1 ad, 1 keyword. So the ad, if someone's a keyword like Limo Hire, black Limo Hire near me, then I will have an ad that says black Limo Hire near me. So I've got to do a lot of research into keywords, and eventually, of course, I'm going to have thousands of keywords. It's exactly what we've done here with this. With this, we got 433 clicks. This is where we got a 20% conversion rate from clicks to leads. We have 1,463 keywords, which means we have 1,463 ads connected with those keywords. So when anybody searches anything about Limo Hire in a certain city, we'll have an ad that has that keyword in it. And we have then high relevancy, high quality score, lowest bid, top position. That's the strategy. We take care, of course, there's many other things, like the ad copy, of course, the rest of the ad copy. We've already talked about the search term ad relevancy, that's what we do. The geographic relevance to the ad, of course, is important. The long tail usage of the ad copy, that's what we're looking at. Thousands of keywords we need, and the time of day and the day of week, we optimize for this as well. You do not need to worry about any of this. All you do is pay for the end result, which is the lead. And so we can keep the lead cost down and pass that discount on to you, of course. So that's also, of course, the landing page is important. We take care of that as well. The relevance of the landing page, the speed of the website, the landing page, website speed, the performance across devices, etc. You don't have to worry about the tech stuff at all. I did tell you I was going to show you how to prevent quality Limo Hire inquiries going to your competitors. Well, introducing the game changer. So let me explain. If you don't have a form on your site, you're missing out on a lot of leads, because there's a lot of people who just don't want to pick up that call and speak to a human being. They want to fill in a form. This takes less than a minute to fill in, and they want to do that 3 or 4 times to get the best quote. That's what they do, and we get 40% of our leads come from forms. So, oops, sorry. So, and what happens is when someone fills in this form, they have to put in their phone number as well. It's a requirement. They hit the submit button, and the software of this game changer software will call you as the limo company, and you'll get a message saying, you have just received a form inquiry. Click 1 to connect. You click 1, and it calls the customer on their mobile phone that they put on in this form here. So that creates a tremendous icebreaker, if you like. They can't believe that you called back in less than 2 minutes. It will call them back in less than a minute sometimes, less than 2 minutes anyway. And there you are on the phone with them. They're very surprised. It breaks down the barriers, and a conversion is made, sales are made. It is increased conversions by a tremendous amount. And you are now the only person that has spoken to that. You got in front of that person quicker than any of your competitors to sell them your Limo Hire product. Works tremendous. So how many more jobs can you get in your area? It really depends on you, not me. I can get you the leads, but typically 20 to 80 hires per month per million population. We normally look at areas above 300,000. Of course, we prefer the 500,000 or a million population of cities or areas or counties, or like the Midlands, the Birmingham, Liverpool. Really, any area that's 300,000 or more. And 20 to 80, as I said, it depends on you. We have no control over how good you are on the phone, how available your limos are, etc. So if you're interested in talking further on this and discussing whether we still have an opportunity in your area for this partnership, just give us a call. We know what we're doing. We work with limo companies. That's our speciality. You only pay per lead, not per click, per lead. There's no risk for you. The only risk is you can't spell like me. There we are. It should be A-R-E. No risk for you. No lead, you get money back, basically. So that's the guarantee. If you're open to taking a quick discussion on this on the phone, we can. Just hit a reply or give me a call. That's it. Thanks, and God bless. Bye for now.